Hi everyone, welcome to another video tutorial of GGXLog. In today's video we will discuss most scenarios that are represented in the graph visualization on the GGX program. Today specifically we will discuss how a delete is represented in GGXLog, how a copy and paste, and also how a cut and paste or a displacement is represented during a writing session on the GGXLog graph visualization. So to start off, let's go and open a deletion. And it is important that there are many types of deletions, and we will take into account a deletion using the backspace. So if we look at this session graph, and we'll redraw it so that we have a convenient visualization. So you will see that if you follow the chronological order of the text, this is the second node is simple text, and simple was deleted using the backspace key. But if you look at the final text that remained, if you follow the arrows, this is our text, and simple was deleted using the backspace key. So initially simple was here, and then it was removed or deleted, and that deletion is depicted here. So if you look at the deletion node, you would see that it's a mirror image of simple. The reason for this is because we have used the backspace key. First what was deleted was E, then L, P, M, I, S. So that is represented here. So you will find the word in a mirror image or a reverse order. And this line here, the discontinuous line between the delete node and the removed node, represent the relationship between the removed node and the deletion. And you can see the chronological order was 1, 2, 3, and then it was deleted. So initially this is a simple text, and simple was deleted using the backspace, was the initial text. So simple was typed before this, and then when it was deleted, the fourth node represent that it was deleted, and the relationship between these deletes. If we look at the representation of a deletion using the delete key, if we look at this representation, it looks very similar to the deletion using the backspace. But if you look at the delete node, you will see that now the delete node is not a mirror image of the replace node, but it is rather the same representation as the remove node. So the reason for this is the delete key deletes from the beginning of the word. So space, SIMPLE was what was removed, and what was deleted is represented as space, SMIPLE. So if you look at the chronological order, it is very similar to how it appeared in the backspace deletion. This is a simple text, then simple was deleted using the delete key. So the chronological order was 1, 2, 3, and then simple was deleted using the delete operation. Another important factor to note is that you can also delete or remove text using highlight and delete. So a highlight and delete is when you highlight a text and then you press the delete key or the backspace key. So it will remove text from your existing or current text. So this will also be represented in a similar manner to deletion using the delete key, because this would be the same text as the words removed from the existing text. The next one we will discuss is, of course, how a copy and paste will be depicted. If you load the file and then we draw it. So the word simple was copied and pasted here. So what was typed was the word simple was copied and pasted, comma, and then simple was pasted, and then a full stop was used to end the sentence. So this line represents, this discontinuous yellow line represents the connection between this word, which was copied from the original node and pasted here. So this represents a relationship of copy this word and paste it here. And if you follow the text, if you follow the red lines, you see that this word simple was copied and pasted, comma, simple, and full stop. If we look at the displacement, or what we typically call cut and paste, you can see how that is represented here. So here we have many nodes. So you will see that you can see the chronological order 1, 2, 3, node 4, and then 5. So you might see that if it's a cut, when you do a cut, actually a word is deleted and then inserted or appended at the end or in the middle of the text. So it can be either an append or an insert. So the deletion is represented here because the text is removed, the cut operation. So the word simple was cut and pasted here. So the initial text was the word simple, and then simple was cut, which is represented as the remove node, and the delete node, the typical deletion representation. And then it was pasted here, and this represents, this orange discontinuous line represents that the deletion was actually pasted. So it was a cut and paste operation. And if you follow the text using the arrows, the word was cut and pasted, comma, simple. So that is a typical representation of a cut and paste scenarios. So in this set of videos of graph visualization, we have covered how an append looks, how an insert looks, how a deletion looks, how a pause is represented, how a copy and paste is represented, and how a cut and paste is represented. And typically those are the main representations, and of course variations of those are represented similarly. For example, if you highlight a word and then type over it, it will represent as a deletion and an insertion or an append. So these kind of examples are variations of these basic constructs of the graph. I will see you again in another GGXLog video tutorial.